Can I be honest? One of the greatest struggles as believers is we expect that God expects perfection from us. So every time we fail, we feel guilty. Every time we stumble, we feel disqualified. And every time we fall short, we wonder, is God disappointed in me? But what if we have been measuring spiritual growth through the wrong standards? What if the goal was never perfection, but actually faithfulness? Today we are going to speak about faithfulness in the midst of imperfection, because to be honest, that's where most of us are, and that's where most of us live. In my journey with God, I've come to understand that we do not have to have it all to walk with Him. Hi, my name is Katule Mbugwa. I'm a child of God, and I'm happy that you're here today. This is a space where we embrace the real journey of walking with God, healing, learning, growing, and choosing faithfulness over perfection every day. This is not perfect, just faithful. We live in a world that is obsessed with perfection. Perfect relationship, perfect marriages, perfect children, perfect social media, perfect ministries, perfect Christians. And to be honest, it has affected how our relationship with God is. So we think, I should be praying better by now. I should be far ahead in life by now. I should not be struggling with what I'm struggling with. I should be ahead and I should have overcome all these things. But to be honest, spiritual growth does not happen overnight. God works on us slowly, not because He's silent, but because growth is a process. Growth takes time. Faithfulness is not always loud. It is not chaotic. Faithfulness looks like praying when you do not feel like. It looks like going to church even when your heart is heavy. It looks like opening the Bible for you to read even when you feel spiritually dry. It feels like when things are falling apart, you having hope even when circumstances do not make sense. It looks like falling and still trying to get back up. Because faithfulness is not about being perfect, but it's about putting your trust in God even on the little things and when things around you look messy and do not make sense. I have gone through struggles. I have gone through moments where I feel imperfect. I'm struggling and I'm even wondering, Lord, should I still continue doing the things that I need to do? Am I supposed to still go to church when I'm feeling the way I'm feeling? And I'm sure most of you have been through that journey. There are still things that I'm still learning. There are still prayers I'm waiting for answers. Prayers that I might have prayed weeks, months, even years ago. There are still areas the Lord is shaping me. And this actually can be one of the greatest lessons we can learn as believers. Because we think that growth happens overnight. But that's not what happens. Growth happens slowly. God continues working on us every day, slowly by slowly. It's a moment of trust and faith that as I'm walking with God, even though I'm feeling things are heavy on me, that I will still emerge victorious on the other side. Because growth is transformation, and transformation takes time. So God works, and he likes working with people who show him that they really need him. People who are willing to walk with him day by day, slowly. People who don't show him that they are perfect. People who don't show him that they are thinking about their perfection. So they feel that maybe because I failed, the Lord cannot use me. But people who are like, Lord, here I am. Even through my imperfections, Lord, you can still use me. And we do have a few characters in the Bible who were not perfect, but the Lord still used them. We do have Jonah. We do know the story of Jonah. Jonah tried to run away from the Lord instead of delivering the message to the people of Nineveh. But eventually, he came back to his senses, and the Lord still was able to deliver the people of Nineveh through Jonah. We do have Moses. Moses had killed an Egyptian, and he had run away to the wilderness to hide. And God called him. And even though he was a stammerer, so meaning he felt like he's not adequate, he's not perfect to be used, the Lord eventually used him to give the people of Israel the laws and still to take them out of Egypt from captivity. We do have many characters in the Bible. We also do have Abraham, who, despite being told that, you're going to have a child, and he waited, even though he thought that I'm old. I don't think I'm the age where I can bear children. But he was able to wait, and he waited for the Lord until he was actually referred to as the father of faith and the father of nations. So I know today you might be listening to me coming from a point of, I do have my struggles. I am not perfect. My struggles sometimes make me wonder if truly God is listening to me. God can use me. And I'm here to tell you that your weaknesses do not scare God. God is not worried about your struggles. He actually listens. He actually knows you even before you can come to him. So whenever you go to him with your struggles, he actually welcomes you, and he feels like, oh, this is my child, and they are vulnerable enough to come to me with their struggles. So meaning faithfulness is actually going back to God, consistently walking with God every day without giving up, without thinking that, oh, I want to be perfect. And this actually makes me think that faithfulness is not the same as failure. Actually, falling, being weakness is not the same as quitting. Those two are very different, because someone who's faithful is someone who keeps showing up, someone who keeps trying, someone who keeps consistently going back over and over again, even if it feels hard. But somebody who quits is somebody who completely shuts off and they move on to the next thing, or they completely just give up in life. Because you can still have questions, but still be faithful. You can still pray, even though you feel like nothing is working, but still remain faithful. You can struggle, but still remain faithful. You can stumble, but still remain faithful. Because faithfulness is not about always getting everything right. It is about staying close to the one who always makes things right. So if this message has been a blessing to you, I hope that you join us on this journey by subscribing, liking, and following us on our social media platforms. Please share this message with someone who might need encouragement today, and join us on our future conversations. I am so happy that you have been with us, where faith meets real life. I'll see you in the next episode.